Good evening from Lille as Italy face the Republic of Ireland, and can do the Republic believe in miracles? We'll find out now in the next 90 minutes. Can Ireland do it against the much changed Italy side who have swept away their first two opponents with consummate ease? Can they do it tonight? Good evening to you all in this cauldron that is Lille tonight. The Stade Pierre-Mauroy is the venue. We'll check the two teams in a moment. We're just about ready for kick-off. Again, I heard that it was a rush job, but we're in the stadium. We're all ready to go. Italy in the blue, the Azzurri. Antonio Conte has made 8 changes. Do Ireland believe in miracles, or can Italy win their third game? They've made 8 changes. Remember, Ireland have made 4, and that includes the surprise dropping of John O'Shea for the first time in 13 years. So this really is the biggest game in the Republic's history. Their only win over the Azzurri was back in 1994. Ray Houghton with the winning goal in the first game of the World Cup that year. Ireland went out later on in the tournament in the second round as Di Sciugi gets an early tag there from Seamus Coleman. 33 seconds into the game. We'll give you the two lineups in forward just a moment or two. It's our first opportunity to look at the Italians. It's our 9th game in the tournament, and so far only 2 goalless draws out in the 9th game that we're covering at the moment. So let's have a look at the two teams. We're going to start with Italy as Ireland have a throw, and that's going to run out for an Italian throw deep inside their own half. So it's Sirigu in goal for them. The back three tonight of Ogbonna of West Ham, number 19 Bonucci the captain, and number 15 Bazzaragli. 5 in the midfield, Di Scalaccio, number 8 Florenzi, number 10 Motta, number 14 Sturano, number 21 Bernardeschi. 2 up front, number 7 Saza, and of course number 11 Immobile, Ciro Immobile. For the Republic of Ireland, Darren Randolph is in goal. A back 4 of Coleman, Duffy, Keogh, Duffy of Blackburn, and Richard Keogh of Derby. Number 17 Stephen Ward of the Clarets, Burnley. Good to see a Burnley player on view. You're not missing anything at the moment. Robbie Brady, James McCarthy, James McLean, and Jeff Henrick of Derby are 4 in the midfield, and it's going to be Darryl Murphy and Shane Long up front for the Republic tonight. And all the officials tonight come from Romania. Played 2 minutes so far. You've not missed anything at the moment. Italy in blue, the Republic in the changed shirts of white with green shorts. I should also say the Italians are also in white shorts with blue socks tonight. So, brilliant opportunity now. So, a brilliant opportunity now for Ireland with 8 changes. But here's a chance now for Bernardeschi to come forward. Good play again. Now the cross. Stolaro trying to get the cross in. And now a chance now for James McLean to break over the halfway line for the Republic. John O'Shea and Kieran Clark both dropped for this game, so a real opportunity here for the Irish. It's not an experienced side, all the experience is certainly gone. Well, irreversibly damaged was the cry from UEFA. Apparently it was not suitable for a European Championship game, but I have to say the pitch looks in incredibly good condition, good nick for this game, and I don't think there'll be much of a problem. I think the pitch will play very well. So far it's zipping about a little bit. There's a few little patches there and there, and here come Ireland now towards the penalty area. Darryl Murphy will hold the ball up. He can't get anywhere close, the Ipswich Town man. And here's a chance now for Robbie Brady on the edge of the area. Tries to play Darryl Murphy into the penalty area, but he can't dig it out from under his feet. It's a soft pitch tonight. Humidity is about 70% and it's 24 degrees centigrade in Lille, so it's something in the mid-70s Fahrenheit, and it's partly cloudy, so it's not exactly, so it's just a bit overcast overhead, although it's now getting a little bit more darker. Italy have not actually lost a competitive game under the managership of Antonio Conte, who of course has agreed a new contract at Chelsea next season. He agreed a contract to become the next Chelsea manager. That contract comes into being, and as soon as the Italians are either out or won this competition, and at the moment, the way they're playing at the moment, you can't look too, I wouldn't look too far off as one of the best teams in the tournament. They were written off at the start by some of their own media, saying this was the worst Italian side for a long time, probably for a generation. I have to say, they haven't looked anything like it. They've been absolutely superb. They qualified with considerable ease in the first two games. They're very good defensively, and I would expect it to be just the same against the Republic tonight. They are a very, very well-organised side, and you'll know what you get with Antonio Conte, and I think the Chelsea fans know they'll get an organised manager, and hopefully we'll get the team playing very well. And I think that's a good way of going about it. They're not a bad side, the Italians. Which Houlihan is also out of the side for Ireland tonight. Russell's gone. Italian player going down there. The referee from Romania tonight. 5 minutes gone then. Botta was... For the fact it was Terrara who went down there. Wenzi was also fouled. Two players had gone down there. In fact, it was a second challenge there by Henrik on for Wenzi. And Jeff Henrik, of course, coming into the game already carrying a yellow card. A harsh one from the Belgian game that we covered on this YouTube channel. So early opportunity now for Italy. Free kick. They weren't ready for that one, but Ireland almost conceded a very cheap corner. Excuse me a moment there, my nose was a little bit blocked, but here's a throw now towards the byline. Sturaro took the throw and yields the first, an early corner then for the Italians. In fact, it's the first corner, I believe, in the first match out of this game. Ireland, remember, must win. A draw isn't enough. Steve Colascio with the corner. Short this time. Ball played into the penalty area. And again, Randolph having to take evasive action. And it will be a corner. Shane Duffy was also in there too. Put a little cross in there. In fact, Shane Duffy got there first. And it's a corner kick then to Italy, who, whatever the score tonight, will play Spain on Monday. And that is a big heavyweight contest. So the second corner then of the game to Italy. There's the corner. Pushed everybody in the end. A goal kick to the Republic of Ireland. So 0-0 in the Lille. We'll also keep up to date with Sweden against Belgium as well. Also, if you haven't known already, England's opponents in the next round, and you'll get that, and hopefully you'll get that game with us on JB Current's YouTube channel. We have got Iceland. What are your thoughts on that one? Brandon says, hello JB, good evening to you. Panini's back on again. He wants the Irish to win. Well, they've got to win, and hope really, Panini, if they're going to have any chance, but Italy are a very organised side. And Brandon says, disappointed that Spain failed to top the group, and now they're on the wrong side of the ladder. Well, I fear for Spain, I think, and if Conte puts out his best side, I think Spain could have a lot of difficulties breaking down that certainly Juventus back 5 as that shot comes in. Oh, it's just away from Jeff Henrik from about 35 yards out. He just missed the far post, and that was a great opportunity there for Ireland out of absolutely nothing, by the way. Surigu was diving furiously to his right hand side, and it just missed the left hand post, not by much, I have to say. And what a superb start that might have been for the Republic of Ireland. Panini said Iceland will win on penalties. I'm sure Roy Hodgson has got the wrong side in mind. Well, I'm sure the jokes about Kerry Katona and Mum's going to Iceland will certainly come out in the next 2 hours or so. But I think from a selfish point of view, I'm quite happy we've got Iceland, because we could have easily had Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal. They drew 3-3, of course, as we just see that effort from Jeff Henrik. Just shaved the far post, I have to say. Martin O'Neill knows it was close. Roy Keane, in fact, said in a press conference that a blind man would actually know that Ireland have to win tonight. And with 10 minutes gone, that's only drawing, but there's still a long way to go in this game. Excuse me, I do suffer a little bit from hay fever, so just bear with me tonight. Last couple of nights has been very, very tough. So, Conte making 8 changes, of course, from the opening 2 games. I don't think the Azzurri will worry too much if they lose tonight. All their big names being rested for this last 16 game against Spain, and it's a big heavyweight clash, and I think that will be a very, very good game itself. So whatever happens to Italy tonight, it won't have a bearing on the second round, because you can bet your bottom dollar Conte will make 8 changes back. Surigu will have to retake the goal kick again. Of course, we didn't shamefully couldn't cover the Azzurri because they were playing in early kickoffs in a couple of the games. And they've lost possession very cheaply there, and almost presented Ireland with a chance there. But Jeff Henrik really started the game very well. I'm really, really pleased that Martin O'Neill's decided to go 4-4-2 for this one, because it gives them a little bit more of an attacking outlet. I mean, certainly having Daryl Murphy in support of Shane Long, who in the first couple of games was quite isolated. There was usually about a 40-yard radius between him and the rest of the team, which in effect wasn't giving him really enough service in terms of that. Still nearly nil, but Jeff Henrik of Derby County very close there to breaking the deadlock for the Irish. 0-0 at the moment, and both teams, remember, Ireland have had 1 win against the Azzurri. That was in World Cup 94, when Ray Houghton stunned the Italians with a 20-yard chip over Pagliuca that night. I remember it well as a 13-year-old lad listening to Brian Moore's commentary, and it was magical. But the Italians recovered fantastically well, went on to the final, and were within a Roberto Baggio penalty of actually winning the tournament. They lost on penalties, of course, to Brazil. Here's Stephen Ward, the Claret, the Burnley man, a Premier League player again next season. We're looking to see, and as a Burnley fan, I'm really looking forward to seeing him hopefully make that right back slot his very own. The atmosphere is absolutely superb. Here's Ward again with a long throw, level with the edge of the Italian penalty area, headed only half away. Henrik arm on the edge. Henrik now drifts over to the left hand side. Ward again looking for it, and Brady trying to get it in there, but he can't succeed in doing so. Now the ball over the top. Henrik might just keep it in. No, he can't in the end. It's a goal kick to Italy. And Ireland, well, from Martin O'Neill and Roy Keane's point of view, they needed to start very, very well, and they have done. And Surigu with the goal kick. He plays his football, of course, with Paris Saint-Germain. And so he'll know all these French stadiums pretty well and how they play and everything else. Number 2, the GG Buffon, who's amongst the substitutes. I'll bring you the subs in a minute or two, but we get a break in play. Both changes, they've got all. There's a 23-man squad, so there's 12 substitutes in total. 3 can be played during the 90 minutes. We'll give you the full substitute list on both sides in a minute. And now McLean. McLean now gets to the byline. Deflection on the cross, and it will be hooked out. And that will be a free kick to Italy. Sorry about that. When you get hay fever as much as I do, it is the devil. When I'm not paying the extortionate prices for hay fever relief in this country, I've got to say. Still a young lad there, JB. Oh yeah, bless me indeed. Brandon. I've got hay fever as it happens. It's an English phenomenon in the middle of summer. I'm addicted. I'm allergic to pollen, and in my job, I've got to be outdoors in my usual job. So that's the reason why. So stick with me tonight, Brandon, and I hope you'll be there for the England game. I believe on Monday, but we'll confirm all that. We'll confirm the full draw at the end. 15 minutes gone then, 0-0, and again. Game stopped. There's 2 players injured. And at the moment it's still 0-0. So if I turn the mic up and down, what do I work? What do you do for work? I actually go around. I'm a salesman, basically. I go around selling windows and doors for a company called Ultraframe, who sponsor my commentary streams of the Euros, and for next season we'll be having them as sponsors as well for all the domestic stuff. We'll be commentated on the Premier League. There'll be a couple of games in the Championship I'll be able to cover. There's a match on Friday the 5th with both in Newcastle and Fulham. That will be one of our first games. Of course, there'll be the Community Shield on the Sunday as well. And then the start of the Premier League. Hopefully Burnley will feature in a few of those games for everybody there. So everything's looking good domestically as far as that's concerned. And every game you'll hear on this channel will be brought to you with Ultraframe. And that's who I work for. I'm a canvasser who windows and doors. Well, we also do conservatories and conservatory rooms, as you may have heard in some of the commentaries. You get up to 50% off with the windows and doors with Ultraframe. Check out the website at www.ultraframehomeImprovements.co.uk. Back to the game now, and it's 0-0. As Brandon knows, it's a 90-minute game, and it's been a really good match at the moment. So 0-0. You get up to 50% off with the windows and doors with Ultraframe. Sorry if you heard an echo. That's out for a goal kick. William Scarlett ran the ball out, so goal kick. And they have enjoyed themselves in the Irish. You can rest assured that. Plenty of men in green. And plenty of Italians as well. There's a great connection between the Republic of Ireland and Italy, of course. A great Anglo-Italian connection with the Irish, as Darren Randolph for West Ham takes the kick, right-footed over the halfway line, and then it's chested down by number 21, Benon Scacchi. He's conceded a throw, which Burnley Stephen Ward will take, coming up towards 19 minutes gone. Ward takes the throw just by Antonio Conte on the near side. Tried to head almost won there by Daryl Murphy. Tried to flick that one on, but he couldn't succeed in doing so. It will be another Irish pro. About 10 yards almost level from the penalty area. Bonner now being called to by the referee. A bit of pushing between him and Shay-Long. Premier League rivals. Long, of course, plays for West Bromwich Albion, and a corner for West Ham United. Stephen Ward of Burnley, new to the Premiership, takes the throw. And another Irish rail. Ward again will take. Ambling slowly but surely towards that Italian penalty area. Again, it will be left for Ward. It's another throw. They've won 3 throws in quick succession. It's almost level with the Italian penalty area. On the near side, the Irish left. And Long will go throw. Long will go long this time into the penalty area. Well defended again by the Italian defence. I think this time it was one of the centre-backs, number 15, Bozzaghi, who got that one away. And 20 minutes gone. Still the Irish pressing and winning a corner. And now the Italians with some defending to do here. Keogh and Duffy will both come forward from the back. So a real test for this Italian back three. 20 minutes gone. Coming up towards halfway inside the first half. Brady and Henrik behind it. Will it be Henrik? No, he's going to leave it. And it's Brady with the left foot in towards the 6-yard area. And a tremendous tip wide. And over by Serigu to deny Daryl Murphy with a free header from about 7 or 8 yards out. It was a tremendous header. It was on target, and Serigu having the stretch to tip it over his crossbar. That was a really good save. So Ireland have had 2 presentable opportunities, and Robbie Brady again with the left foot from the left hand side. Again, it's an outswinger towards the 6-yard area, and there was a foul inside the penalty area by Daryl Murphy, and a free kick to Italy. But they've had another big opportunity there. It was Daryl Murphy, the latest missed chance for them. In a game they have to win. A great save by Salvatore Serigu. That was a very good save by the Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper. Really smart piece of goalkeeping by him. And a free kick back to the Irish on the halfway line. So, yeah. Well, we've got a plug. Ultra Frame, by the way, Brandon, is all one word. It's just so you know. Brandon makes also a very good point that they are playing like a team fighting for survival. It's almost as if they are fighting to survive. They are in a way. It's like a relegation 6-pointer for them. For Italy, they've won the group regardless what happens tonight, so they can play there, relax, and not worry about a thing, because we know it's not going to be the same 11 that's playing tonight. It's going to be taken to the field in the next round on Monday against the Spanish. Earlier today, Portugal and Hungary, who topped the group, finished 3-3 in a classic there earlier on. And then Iceland won 2-1 against Austria and finished second and will play England. What a game that's going to be. I am looking forward to that one. Here's Brady now, 25 yards from goal. Has to go out towards the right, to the left hand side. Finds McLean. McLean of West Bromwich Albion. Just can't keep it going, and it will be a throw to the Republic, as Stephen Ward will wind one up there. So let's just check what happened earlier today. Iceland 2, Austria 1. This was Group F, so Iceland finished second. Portugal have 3. The goal difference is none, but we don't know the knockout phase. We won't know the knockout phase for sure. What that is, what will that do? I'm not sure. Is Portugal going through at the moment? Answers on a postcard at the moment. We don't know, to be quite honest. This will give us a telling stuff as we just see the Irish on the attack. No foul there. Di Scalaccio just lets it go for an Italian throw. So I'm just trying to think. Well, we could. Is there any? So So the round of 16, this is what happened. 25th of June, Switzerland played Poland. These games coming up: Wales against whoever finishes third place in A, C or D. Croatia against Portugal. So Portugal are still in the tournament. They play Croatia at 8 o'clock. On Sunday, as we just see it, we'll just break off for a moment. The ball in behind, and it will come for Darren Randolph. That's a clean take there by the Republic of Ireland goalkeeper, who's not let his team down in all 3 games so far that they've played, and we're halfway through the first half. And Ireland looking pretty comfortable there as Italy went on the break. The games on Sunday, some big games there. France will play third place, C, D or E, so that could easily be Northern Ireland there. Germany against Slovakia, that takes place at tea time. And Hungary take on the runner-up in Group E. On Monday the 27th of June, it's Italy against Spain and England against Iceland. And you'll be able to hear the England game in full on this YouTube channel with what, and also if you want me to do a delayed commentary of Italy-Spain, please ask and I shall do it for you another time. And that brings you up to date with what's going on at the moment in Euro 2016 as regards the knockout phase is concerned. I just fancy bringing you a bit up to date with the draw, because it all gets a little bit complicated, I take it, and it's always difficult. So 0-0 still. You haven't missed any kicks that matter at the moment between the Republic and Italy. And Stephen Ward has conceded a free kick. And there we are again. Antonio Conte. So a chance here. In fact, it's a free kick to Italy. It's a free kick against Italy, in fact. So a free kick to the Republic. Robbie Brady over this one with the left foot. Can Ireland get the first blow in a game they have to win? It's almost like a survival battle here, as Brandon Hazel, all the way from Canada, said that that's a good out-swinging corner, in-swinging corner, free kick rather. And Brady has the capabilities, as he has done at Hull and has done at Norwich in the last 12 months. He's been relegated twice with both these sides, but he's certainly good on set plays, and he's certainly a threat on them. So we see that free kick. What a good header there, won by the Italian defender there, number 15, Barazzacchi, Andrea Barazzacchi. Randolph can't keep that one in play. Duffy's back pass, and it means a corner to Italy, and a chance here for them. A little bit careless there by Shane Duffy, and it gives Darren Randolph probably too much to do to keep that one in play. Corner from the far side, the Italian left. So a chance for Ogbono to come forward from the back. Coming up towards half an hour gone. First goal is crucially important. Italy will still want to finish with 9 points out of 9. High foot inside the penalty area. It's a free kick to the Republic. And it was number 7 there, Zaza, who was guilty of a high foot there on number 8, James McCarthy. And it is a free kick to the Irish. Zaza didn't particularly enjoy that decision. Won't be a second. Well, 0-0. And 29 minutes now we're into now, coming up towards the half an hour mark. And I'm going to get a bit of possession football being played by Ireland in their own half, but Randolph's kick has come straight away. An opportunity there for Storaro to go forward, but he's lost it now. And a chance now for Brady to lead the counter-attack now for the Irish. He's got the ball out towards McLean. McLean, can he dig out a cross? It comes off the defender, and it will be a corner kick for Italy. Barazaghi conceding the corner. An opportunity now for the Republic to try and make something from these set plays. They've come close from a couple of corners. A shot from Jeff Henrik early on. Now can they make one count here? And how he could do with a goal, Shane Long. One goal the Irish have scored in their 2 games. That came from Wes Hoolahan in the opening match against the Swedish. Henrik to take the corner then. Right-footed into the 6-yard area. Nodded away by the Italian defence. I think it was Zaza who got back there and did some good defending. Henrik has stayed on side. Gets the crossing from the left-hand side. Ball back, breaks loose. Long is offside, I think. There might have been a little infringement in there. In fact, it's deflected for a corner, in fact. Henrik has stayed on side and did very, very well. Got the long crossing. And it caused 1 or 2 problems in that Italian defence. And Shane Long wasn't convinced whether he was offside or not, but they've got a corner out of it on the far side, the Republic of Ireland right. And this game really started to come to the boil. 30 minutes gone, 0-0. And this aforementioned commentator is suffering from the hay fever, but he's enjoying this game of football. 0-0. Corner from the left, from the right hand side, whipped in with great pace towards the 6-yard area, but there's a bit of pushing and shoving going on. In fact, it's a free kick to Italy. I think it might have been Shane Long in there. Now then, what's going on here? Now, Logan Barazaghi involved this time. Oh, now then, Bonucci there and Long. Handbags are 10 paces there. So a pedal, another corner then. So the speed retaken this time. Corner comes in towards the back post, and Sirigu got something on it. And also there was Duffy in there as well. And in the end, it's been nodded behind for a corner to Italy, for a goal kick rather to Italy, and a bit of respite for the Italians. I think there might have been an offside as well. No, not this time. Shut up! No, then. And it's not for the one to try, and Ireland are really having a go. And Brandon, of course, makes a good point about the Messi 3 kick in the Copa America. I haven't seen it yet, Brandon, but I will have a look when I get 5 minutes. It's just been rather busy today, so if I get 5 minutes, I'll have a look at the free kick from Messi. But I believe it was a cracker. And Monkey's on. Monkey, nice to see you again. We haven't seen you here, we haven't heard from you for a long time. Before you might have joined us for the Eagle game, but welcome. Enjoy the commentary now. Monkey is with us, and him and Brandon now will start their own little conflab whilst I'm doing the commentary. 32 minutes gone. 0-0 here in Lille, and also it's 0-0 between Sweden and Belgium. If Sweden don't get a positive result, it will be the final international swan song for a Swedish legend is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who a couple of days ago announced his international retirement, been subject to a move on a free to Manchester United. Here's Darren Randolph. Oh, he's playing chicken in the penalty area with Zaza really bearing down on him like a ton of bricks, and really Randolph took a risk there and got away with it. Meanwhile, there's a 3 kick to Italy just on the right. It's 10 yards inside the Irish half. Randolph here, it's a good piece of skill, but Zaza was bearing down on him like Usain Bolt at world record speed. And Randolph there, I mean, if that had not come off, it would have been an embarrassment for the Irish goalkeeper. You wouldn't have seen Paki Bonner do that, the former Irish goalkeeper who kept goals superbly in the 2 World Cups he played in. And now a goal kick to the Republic after Italy hit a long ball wide of the target. Sorry about that, folks. We just had to stock up on some hankies. As everyone knows, I'm suffering from the hay fever tonight more than ever. We've been out canvassing and it's not been raining. It's very difficult to keep on top of this hay fever. So a free kick to the Republic as we pick up the last 10 minutes of this first half. And even Stevens' first half, in truth, but Italy have had the better of things in possession. Ireland have had the better chances. 0-0. Here's the free kick. Robbie Brady putting it in towards that Italian penalty area. Header one inside the area. Was there a bit of punching and shoving going on? The referee from Romania wasn't convinced, so the referee played on. Italy got it away anyway, but still, the Irish trying to keep it alive there. Header forward by Richard Keogh of Derby County, and challenges flying in there. And it's all getting a little bit scrappy out there now. Had a one superbly there from Duffy. There was no way Keogh was going to be fouled there, and McLean was also in there too. But again now, Ireland's beginning to ask one or two questions. Here's Jeff Henrik, who came very, very close there early on in the first half. Brady now. Brady playing Stephen Ward, the Burnley man. Can he get a good cross in? It's a deep cross this time from the Burnley man, but it's taken convincingly there by the Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper, Sirigu. I never thought I'd say Burnley and Paris Saint-Germain in the same sentence. There you go. A collector's item there for any commentator. It's been a scrapper there. Panini's probably right there. It's just the way Ireland like it. He wants to repeat the 1994. Pella is not on, says Bulky. Well, to be fair, they've made 8 changes because of the Spanish knockout match taking place on Monday tea time. And they're resting the Juventus back 5. Plus Cacciano, Pella and 1 or 2 others. Here's James McLean now, down the left-hand side. And was that a foul? Yes, says the Romanian referee. Free kick to the Republic of Ireland. It was a foul there by number 15, Andre Barazaki. And a free kick to the Republic. And a chance here for the Irish to give their fans all tanked up, I'm sure, on several million pints of Guinness between them all. Right, in great spirits, and if they can get a win and get through to the next round, that Guinness will taste very sweet come the end. McLean's in there, Duffy's in there, Keogh's in there too. Sirigu making sure that wall is erected at 10 yards away and is in a good position. Henrik over the free kick, so too is Brady. Henrik on the right, Brady towards the left, or Brady towards the right, and it's going to be left for Brady with his left foot. Swings it into that penalty area. Sirigu just gets a good fist on it, but not very far. In fact, there was a bit of pushing and shoving going on. In fact, Sirigu was fouled in all of that by Duffy, who wasn't happy at all, and it's a free kick to Italy. And he was favourite there, and I don't think Duffy can have any complaints. It was a foul by Shane Duffy. And out of your pit, and now what's going on here? There's more trouble off the ball. When we were looking at a replay of Sirigu's fist, he's going to get a yellow card. Now, is it something he said, or was there a punch, or was there something thrown, or was there a bit of retaliation by the Italian goalkeeper? Shane Long now getting himself involved. And it's all getting a little bit fruity out there now. Both, I think, well, Sirigu didn't like something that Shane Long said. He was booked, I think, for pushing. And that really is, well, handbags at 10 paces. There's so much at stake here. Shane Long's also been booked, so the referee has taken action against both sides. And both Sirigu and both Shane Long now carry yellow cards for the rest of this game. And still 0-0. And a foul there, was it on Zaza? No, it wasn't. Here's a chance now for Ireland, deep inside the Italian territory. Here's Robbie Brady, about 30 yards from goal. And a lovely ball out to the far side. Now, what sort of cross can Henry put in there? He cuts in field into the penalty area. Pull it back towards Brady. Brady on the edge of the area. It's loose in there. But it might fall now for Ward now, the Burnley man. Can he lift it in there? But he can't. He can't find an Irish player inside the area. The cross maybe was too high from the Burnley right back. And in the end, the attack breaks down. With 5 minutes now exactly to go before half time. An Irish free kick for a foul by Zaza, number 7. By number 7. Now this is the other. Well, it's Ogbonna and Murphy involved this time. It's all happening here in the side the last 2 or 3 minutes. Comer was up there too. Ogbonna and Murphy really tangling with each other there. Ogbonna of West Ham, Daryl Murphy of Ipswich. But it's a free kick to Ireland. Robbie Brady now with his trusty left foot brings it into the penalty area. Sirigu this time under no pressure, and we know when within a 2 mile, within a 3-yard radius of him, takes the ball comfortably. Although Duffy was in there, well, I think he goes down a little easily, and the challenge from Bonucci there. Well, there's plenty of fouls now. It is getting rather scrappy now, to be fair. This was never going to be a game for the purists. It's never going to be up to the same end-to-end standard as one of the earlier games, the 3-3 match between Portugal and Hungary. And there was goals galore. Italy doesn't matter for them. They're assured of top spot in the group, whatever happens in Lille tonight. Republic of Ireland though have to win. They've made the better chances but haven't taken any of them. And another player goes down, and it's Florenzi now. In fact, it's Mobley who's down. It looked like a number 8 from long glance from the first angle, but it's a Mobley, number 11. And McCarthy is the man penalised. So a bit of Irish defence. So the Irish defence now with a little bit of defending now to do. Rozaki now. So it's 0-0. Coming up towards the last 3 minutes of the first half. A chance here for the Italian. Shot comes in and only just wide from a Mobley. The man who was fouled just a few moments ago with his trusty right foot. About 25 yards out. Came to in there, twisted and turned, and from just almost 25 yards out, it beat Darren Randolph to a tee, but he beat the far post as well. And the Republic can breathe a huge sigh of relief. It remains 0-0 in Lille. And we've got about 90 seconds, maybe a little bit more to go before half time. It's a lot more than 90 seconds. We've got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And Jeff Ives is up. Good evening to you. Go Ireland, he says. Brendan says his dad is Canadian with Irish, Scottish, English roots, and his mum is Catalan, born in Barcelona. That's some family tree, that. As we see the Irish now on the attack inside the penalty area. Now, is that a penalty? Well, McLean was saying that was a penalty, and the Romanian referee wasn't interested. James McLean was convinced there that Banaszanski had brought him down. Let's have a look at it again. Oh, that's a clumsy challenge, I've got to say. That looked a penalty. The Irish there, who were unfairly denied one in the Belgian game at 0-0, well, they've had another one go against them here. Potential penalty go against them here tonight. And that looked a tough decision. That looked a penalty to me. It was a clumsy challenge by Banaszanski, I have to say. Very clumsy, but Ireland now really giving the Italians this much changed Italian side something to think about now. Murphy playing the ball in, and really that surely had to be a penalty. That's certainly a foul there on James McLean. You can bet your boots on that. It had to be a penalty. And you could understand McLean's viewpoint. That looked a penalty kick. We're inside the last minute of the first half, and it's still 0-0. It's a free kick now to the Republic. Martin O'Neill now making sure he's really giving it plenty on that touchline, as he always does. Stands up on the touchline, ball it towards Shane Long. There was a bit of pushing and shoving, and then Sirigu lost the ball, then got it again. Well, Long was well in there that time. but the Italians holding on. And now we're inside the last 10 seconds rather of normal time. Italy 0, the Republic of Ireland 0. Henrik has come close. So too has Daryl Murphy. So too on a couple of occasions have Ireland come close there, but they just can't break the game down. 1 additional minute, and then what will happen is we'll leave you for 10 minutes and then return with a new stream for the second half. Get on your boots, JB. That was a definite pen, and I have to say I've got inclined to agree with you there. It's a 3 kick down to Italy, fouled by Richard Keogh. Now, wouldn't this be a blow for... It's a throw, in fact, conceded by Keogh. Now, wouldn't this be a blow for Ireland if Italy were to score right at the end of the first half? They've just got about 25 seconds to hold out and get to half-time now, the Irish, and maybe regroup. But they've had the better chances in this game, there's no doubt about it. Here's a chance now at the other end for the Italians. Oh, I thought for a moment then, I just thought for one horrible moment, I honestly thought he was going to bring him down there, Duffy. We played the 1 minute, and surely there'll be no more. Well, Darren Randolph's left foot, right foot, prods the ball forward. What a good first half this has been. But still, no way through. And it's been a disappointing first half for Ireland, but they can be encouraged. And should they have had a penalty right at the end there? Jeff Henry coming close with a 25-yard cracker that just went wide. James McLean still convinced he should have had a penalty, and the replays do suggest that. Maybe the Iranian official got that one a bit wrong. Serrigou's had one or two. Serrigou had a tremendous save to make from 8 yards out from Daryl Murphy, but at the moment, no cigar for the Republic here in Lille. We're going to take a 10-minute break, folks, and after that break, we'll be back with full second half commentary of Italy against Ireland. Just before we do go for 10 minutes, I'll bring you up to date with the other scoreline, which is Sweden 0, Belgium 0. That's also half-time, but at half-time here in Lille, in what's been a first half full of talking points, it's Italy 0, the Republic of Ireland 0, in a game that the Irish must win. We'll see you in 10 minutes after the break.